Okay, go. What you doing, Jer?
What's up, folks? So just like every day on the farm, we do something new and exciting.
Yay.
Yep, that's why we're doing this. It's certainly not to make money. And so I've been collecting pork belly from the various pigs we've been slaughtering for our barbecues. And today I'm happy and excited to announce that we're going to try our hand at making bacon.
Bacon.
Which is cured and smoked pork belly.
Hell yeah. It's a superfood.
Yes. It turns out it really is, because you can add it to anything and it makes it better.
It makes it super.
It makes it super. I'll be honest, it's my first time trying it, but I'm going to explain to you the process that I've gone through with this. And anyone out there that is a bacon aficionado, please feel free to
tell us how to actually do it.
Yeah. I do know how to smoke though.
Oh yeah, you smoke a lot.
Yeah, I can feel it in my eyeballs. It's a lot of smoke.
All right.
Anyways, so I marinated the pork belly for 4 days with salt, a panela syrup, which is kind of like molasses, and black pepper. So I do a simple recipe this time. I'm excited to try marinating with different fruits like cocote or some of the other native fruits around
Oh
here.
yeah.
I love that like smoky yet fruity sweet like so
combo.
Anyways, that's for the next
time
of bacon.
Let's
yeah, we marinated for 4 days. I took it out, gave it a quick wash so that it's not sort of like doesn't have too much of that flavor going on, because I really want it to take on the smoky flavor. And so I think a lot of people these days use electric smokers, but we do it old-fashioned style here at the farm.
Redneck style, you might say.
One might say. That's how you decide to define these kind of things.
Show us your redneck cooking barrel, Jer.
Well, you know, I don't know how to find one of the electric smokers, and I can't afford one,
so we just use this thing.
And so I just got a fire going. I got some coals going here, but what I want is smoke, not heat. In fact, you don't want the temperature inside this thing to go over 150 degrees Fahrenheit, so I have to keep a careful eye on it, which if I had an electric smoker that would be a lot easier, but I like to do things the hard way.
Yeah, we just got this barrel.
We use it for everything.
Yeah, it works great as well. It's just like a metal barrel with like a grill placed in on top. We just got a local welder to make it for us. It works really well for all kinds of stuff. All right, so let's get to it, Jer.
Yeah, so let's do this. We want smoke, not heat. So I got these coals just to get things burning, but I got some avocado chips and some bark wood because I want to try that out because I think it'll work quite nicely. I guess we'll figure that out.
So meat goes in. That's actually the second tray. There's 2 trays of meat in there, if you can see that. And
now I'm just going to shovel these coals in there.
whoa, look at all that smoke.
That's what we want to see, folks.
Lots of smoke, not heat. That's top tip of the day. Smoke, not heat.
Where there's smoke, there isn't necessarily fire. And so, what I'm gonna have to, this needs to happen for about 3 to 4 hours. So that means actually I gotta make more coals to make more smoke.
Yeah, you gotta do this a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. But I am gonna throw some of this in there. Some of these offcuts that, as I mentioned, because this is the stuff I want. This is the flavor I want to give it.
A nice barky flavor.
A nice barky flavor.
Oh yeah.
Bark.
All right.
So now I'm gonna let this sit for a bit and see what happens.
Yes, I can't wait to try this bacon, folks. We'll let you know how this goes. Thanks, Jer.